We are live for another episode of Off the Bench TV. Your boy Hassan here and co-host Subtain. Today we're going to talk about the Week 7 slate, right? I was thinking it was Week 8 earlier, but...
Yep, it's Week 7 of the NFL, almost halfway through the season already.
I can pull up the slate now, or you want to talk about yesterday's game? I know we missed that game. I was the whole time riding Bengals. I know it was plus 5.5. I was riding that. It's just all the games this year on Thursday night games, even primetime games on Monday. It's like the underdogs are just pulling through, huh? Last week it was the Giants that just made the Eagles look like they were like a bottom dwelling team, and now it's the Bengals. Joe Flacco looking like MVP Joe Flacco. Well, he wasn't ever MVP, but the Super Bowl kind of style. Joe Flacco making big plays.
I thought it was a great game. I was kind of feeling. I liked how he's had the plus money on.
That's
the
a
Bengals.
nice mic.
Thanks, man.
I like that one better. This one sucks. I have to hold it close.
I had plus money on the Bengals. I thought you had plus 5 on the Bengals. I didn't make a bet, but I thought the Bengals were gonna. I thought it was gonna be a close game. I personally thought Pittsburgh would win the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals won, just like how you said, because the Thursday night games have been close. And, man, what a great game, man. 2 40-year-olds, oldest quarterbacks ever to go against each other. Came
the
down
Unk
to the
Fest.
wire. Huh?
They called it the Unk Fest.
Yeah, the Unk Fest. What a game. It was a great game. Jamar Chase went off. It was good.
Oh, yeah. Because we didn't get a chance to do this, I made a solo video myself. How about the Falcons? How about them Falcons?
When?
I made a solo video. We weren't able to come on do over here.
I seen your video.
I told you. I kept telling you over and over again. Let me convince you. Atlanta's going to do this. They're coming off a bye. Josh Allen don't look that good. Number 1 ranked defense. You're like, Josh Allen, big reason. Big reason.
Man, I didn't believe in that Atlanta D. Atlanta D proved me wrong. They're looking real, man.
I picked them up on fantasy real quick.
Some fluke stuff because how the Panthers whooped y'all.
But then Dallas lost to them too.
Yeah, but we put up points.
Yeah, Dak scored on 8 on 9 possessions, and that's crazy that scoring on 8 of 9 possessions, they still lost. That's insane. That's how bad your defense is.
8 of 9? He scored 8 of 9?
They scored on 8 of 9 possessions. The one possession they didn't score, they punt, and they lost the game.
We punted twice. I know first possession we didn't score, and then one possession at the end of the game. Maybe in the second half, I think you're talking about.
Yeah, second half.
9 possessions in the second half, yeah. There was that one possession in the second half where, I don't know, they just went screen, short pass to the fullback. It was whack.
That's crazy, though, that you have to score that many points and still can't win.
Yeah, and it was
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Alice Cowboys.
Dallas.
There's no D. For the Alice Cowboys.
We had that long. We'd picked all the 1 o'clock games, all the 4 o'clock games, and the one team that screwed us. You can tell us who that is.
Yeah, it was the Alice Cowboys that screwed us. We went 10-1 in the 1 o'clock. 4 o'clock slate. Hassan ended last week 11-3.
Wow.
I ended it 10-4 because the only game we disagreed on was the Bills.
Wait, which ones did we lose? We lost the Kansas City one.
We lost the Chiefs, Lions, and we lost Commanders, Bears.
No, we changed that. Remember, we came on Sunday Night Recap and we're like, hey.
I stuck with the Commanders. I don't know if you changed.
I stuck with the Bears. I went with the Bears because they were plus 5.5.
I remember you switching it. So you would be 12-2. Just from what I did from our last week's show, you're 11-3, but you're 12-2 then if you switched it Sunday. But from Saturday, you went 11-3, but with that switch, you're 12-2. I stayed 10-4.
Damn, I could just see the future, huh?
But I wanted the Commanders to lose, so I'm happy. That was a great loss. We faced them this week. We'll talk about that when we get there. But great start.
Rivalry game.
Yeah, rivalry game. Great start to Week 7. Last night was a great game. Battle of the Unks. Offenses went off. I'm surprised about the Steelers defense, which
they just don't look like the old Steelers defense that we know of.
Yeah. They've been and they have all this talent. They have They have what? J.J. Watt, T.J. Watt, Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay.
But they're all old.
Yeah, they're all old. Jalen Ramsey's still a good player. Hayward, the defensive tackle. Patrick Queen. They got all these names. Their defense has been good, and then this year their defense is just not showing up in a lot of games. Aaron Rodgers looked good. You saw him yelling at his teammates.
When they did the flea flicker, and then he went on the post game. He was like, "It was not supposed to be a flea flicker."
When Aaron Rodgers took the lead with the touchdown, remember that he threw that long touchdown. They took the lead
to the tight end.
31-30. Yeah. Fairmouth when he took the lead. And then the left tackle was like excited. Aaron Rodgers was excited. And the left tackle came behind, like kind of hugged him and tackled him to the ground.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers got up, was like, "Get the heck off of me!" Like he was angry at him for like celebrating with him like that, like taking him to the ground while celebrating, which was pretty funny clip.
I thought you were talking about the other one because the running back, they did a flea flicker and then they asked him about that, and he was like, post game, he was like, it wasn't supposed to be a flea flicker. That's why I was yelling. So he got mad a couple of times at his teammates there.
Yeah. I mean, he's a savvy vet. I guess he can do that. The old man.
Yeah. Well, they got the loss, so he'll probably be yelling at them more in the locker room.
Yeah, they're 4-2 now. Bengals, man, they might, man. Joe Flacco might have been the move. They might be able to keep it close in the division, and Joe Burrow comes back, and maybe they can do something.
Well, that was a good start to the week. I can switch to the Week 7 slate screen. Give me a second. There's a Week 7 slate. All the games jam-packed. Two teams on a bye. The team that the Atlanta Falcons just recently beat, the Buffalo Bills. And then the Baltimore Ravens, they really needed that bye. Glad it came early, but their season already looks like it's done anyways.
Yeah, but they have one of the easiest remaining schedules of the remaining.
Hey, we got some commotion in the chat.
Oh, what?
What's up, guys? Doing good, talking football. Life doesn't get any better than that, right? I think chat is typing.
That's active today.
Chat, don't be shy. Say what's on your mind. Say what's in your heart.
So if
you don't like us, tell us you don't like us.
Get involved. We love when you guys are involved, and this is a show for the people, by the people. So yeah, get involved, chat. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, I appreciate the love. So going back to the Week 7 slate, you want to kick us off with the first game? Is this game in London or is this in Germany?
London.
Where is it? London again? When does it go to Germany? I know Atlanta plays in Germany this year.
I think in a couple of weeks. You guys are going to be there in a couple of weeks, right? Don't they end this overseas thing soon?
Yeah, I think there's like 2 more games overseas.
Yeah, I know the Commanders are overseas too.
And there's also if you look at the schedule, there's also another doubleheader on Monday. But this one is a lot better. 7:00 and 10:00.
Nah, I don't like that.
Because you got to go to bed, huh? Bedtime.
Yeah, I'm too tired by 10:00. I mean, not by 10:00, but like by the end of the first game, I don't want to watch another game. I like how it was last week. If you're gonna do the doubleheader, just like
7 and 8.
After one game finishes, just turn on to the other game. And then I like that 7 and 8. It was actually the most viewed double viewing.
Dang, that's what. Yeah, they looking in at MV Penix.
Nah, that's not.
Or MV Josh Allen.
MV Bijan.
Yeah, he did look like the best running back in the league.
MV Bijan.
All right, you want to start off with the first game, London show?
So Rams, Jags, London, 9:30 a.m. Going to be a good one. Jags are kind of like the London team. I feel like they've been going there the most out of any team in the NFL since they started this international series. In this game, Jags coming off a tough loss at home to who they lose to the Seattle Seahawks.
And we called that, by the way.
Yeah, we called that. That was a toss-up game, and we called it. We got it right. They lost to the Seattle Seahawks, which is a close game for the most part. Seattle took over at the end. Low-scoring game, defensive game. I don't know if you saw Skip Bayless criticizing Travis Hunter for getting baptized before the game.
He did?
He's lost. Yeah, he said Skip Bayless. He kind of got a lot of heat for it, but he said Why would you get baptized before a game? You getting baptized before a game shows that you've already lost interest in football. You're not focused, and I just think it's totally wrong. Slate. I understand why he got baptized. It's Sunday, and that's the Christian people's day. So he wanted to get baptized on a holy day. Maybe he could have done it during the bye or something, but he took some heat from Skip Bayless. But a lot of people are going at Skip Bayless for that wild take on saying Travis Hunter's not focused for getting.
Yeah, you can't really talk about religion and football.
Yeah,
it just gets a little.
But Jags Rams should be a good one to wake up to. Rams are a good team. Did they win?
The Rams lost, right? No, they won last week.
Yeah, they beat the Ravens. They took over that game at the end.
Yeah, it was 3-3 going into half, and then they took over.
A lot of fumbles by the Ravens. This is going to be a good game. I personally think that the Jacksonville Jaguars will get the win. No Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua's already been ruled out. Rams do have a good defense, so do the Jags. So I think it's going to be like a good defensive game again. So if you like offense, I don't know if there'll be much here, but should be a good game to start off the morning. I'm gonna go with the Jags to get the W here. I think the Jags will win and get the dub in London, their second home.
Yeah, I think the crowd is going to be pro Jacksonville, right? They got a good crowd there. There was a point where they were getting more fans and cheers when they went to Jacksonville as opposed to being at home. Remember all those years where they like really sucked?
Yeah.
The fans were going crazy in Jacksonville, going crazy in London, but not in Jacksonville. Is that defensive end back Trayvon Walker? Or is he still hurt?
I don't know.
Trayvon Walker. I'm gonna check real quick. Trayvon Walker injury update. I just want to see if he's back. He makes a big difference when he's in the game. He's a defensive end. They can't get to the quarterback without him. I mean, they do get to it, but not as often.
Yeah, he played against Seattle, so he should be back. He was on a pitch count.
Okay.
So he should play a little more.
Nice. If he's playing, then I am on the Jacksonville Jaguars too. I think they're their second home. I think it's gonna be a close game. I like if I were gonna place a bet on this, I would do +3 Jacksonville instead of just picking Jacksonville outright. But since right now we're just picking who we think's gonna win, I think Jacksonville takes this too.
Yeah. Okay. So we're both in agreement here. Gonna see a lot of Devontae Adams with no Puka Nacua.
Yeah, and Devontae Adams still nice, but he slowed down definitely a lot. So
yeah, I need him to cook for one of my fantasy teams, but hopefully he'll get the targets. Hopefully he can get the catches because Jacksonville does have a good secondary. Their nickname is Strapsonville. So
man, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good nickname they have.
Is that the secondary including Travis Hunter?
I think so, but he mostly plays offense. I think.
Yeah, he plays a lot more offensive snaps.
They got but they said they have a good secondary.
Yeah, well, the games I've watched all year with Jacksonville, their secondary has been being able to keep up. If they can get that pass rush going, then yeah, their defense will be one of the top, probably in the top 3, not top 1, because Atlanta holds that one.
All right, so that'll be the 9:00 game. The first 1:00 game we're going to talk about is New England Patriots, Tennessee Titans. Seems like a boring game at Tennessee. 1:00. It'll just be the fans of the teams just tuning in. I don't think other people really want to tune into this one. I'm just gonna Tennessee already got their win. They're gonna struggle to get wins this year. New England is on a hot streak. Drake May is playing great. I'm gonna go with the Patriots here.
They're saying Drake May is a dark horse MVP candidate. That's how well he's been playing this season.
Yeah, I could see that.
Every game he's kept them in it, and he's played well. And now that Stephon Diggs is getting going, and they're getting chemistry there, he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, Drake May, he is looking really good. Good year 2. Doesn't look like any sophomore slump. He's looking good this year. Especially that Sunday night game where where the whole America got to see him, the whole world got to see him play. He looked really poised. Yeah,
Took down Josh Allen at home.
I could see that dark horse MVP, but I don't think he'll win it. But still,
yeah, definitely not.
Patriots fans to finally have a QB now in the post Brady era.
Right. And Tennessee fired their coach. They got an interim head coach in. I think it's their offensive coordinator or something's taking over. Cam Ward still looks like not a good quarterback, not a top, one draft pick for sure right now. I don't know how he's going to look next year or when he gets comfortable in the NFL, but he doesn't look good. That team is just has so many holes. It's terrible. And it's so hard to watch them. Like if you turn on their game, you just don't want to watch it. You just like their front seven. That's it. Defense.
Yeah, Jeffrey Simmons.
Yeah, Jeffrey Simmons. But I heard he might get traded. But that team is just like, let's just tank.
They're saying everyone else is up for option, but they're saying he might be untouchable unless you get a really good offer that you want to build around him.
Well, that sucks for him.
I've seen some flashes from Cam Ward. It's obviously still his rookie year, so he's on a bad team. So it's not going to look that great. But there's been some few flashes. I'll give him a couple of years before I put the bust label on him, but I'm not going to quite there yet.
I didn't call him a bust. I just say he had a terrible year. He's not looking like a number one pick.
It's only week 7, man. He has no talent around him.
Don't matter.
Calvin Ridley.
Plenty of quarterbacks come in first overall, they ball out at least, and their teams just suck, so they lose. This guy, he's barely balling out. Yeah,
he's had some flashes.
Well, Tennessee's losing this game. Patriots winning this game.
All right.
Probably by more than 7 points, more than a touchdown.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the Saints. This matchup is interesting, not because Saints-Bears, because that doesn't interest me at all, especially the Saints, but Spencer Rattler, quarterback, and Caleb Williams, quarterback. Didn't they play in the same college? Didn't they play together?
I think they were both at Oklahoma at one point at the same time.
Yeah.
Was Rattler the backup, or I don't know who was backing up who. I'm pretty sure Rattler was backing up Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
That's an interesting piece to this. They asked Spencer Rattler, how's your relationship with him? And then he said, it's cordial.
So Spencer Rattler was there first, and he got benched for Caleb Williams.
Okay. Yeah, rightfully so. I feel like Caleb is the better quarterback.
Do you?
Rattler, yeah. Caleb, I mean, this year he's been playing pretty decent.
This year, yeah. Only last year was a rookie. Yeah, last year he was a rookie, but this year he's playing decent.
He's showing a little bit, he's not showing how they hyped him. He was hyped like no other. Remember how he was coming in? Everyone was hyping him like surefire one, next like Trevor Lawrence, Andrew Luck type, Patrick Mahomes type quarterback. But he has not lived up to that hype. But he's still playing a lot better this year. What's their record? They have like 4 wins, Chicago, or 3 wins?
I think they have 4 wins now.
4 wins, okay. Yeah. This should be a good one at home in Chicago. I think Spencer Rattler has been playing pretty good. But the Saints, they just don't have it. Bears are 3-2 right now.
3-2.
They had to bye. Saints are 1-5. I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one. I think the Bears can keep it going.
The Bears.
I think they will win.
I'm on the same boat. Bears are gonna win this. I think if this was in New Orleans, I'd even pick New Orleans for this one because I don't really trust the Bears fully yet either. But they showed a lot in the Washington game, beating Washington, even though they're banged up. Washington didn't have any of their wide receivers. They did. They had their wide receiver. They had Debo, but he had like 4 catches, like 17 yards. He wasn't really like in the game. I think he was still hurt.
Luke McCaffrey.
Yeah, so if this was in New Orleans, I probably would have picked New Orleans, but since it's at Chicago's home, I'll pick Chicago. The fan base is gonna be excited to finally see a winning football team. So now that they're 3-2, I think that crowd's gonna be. Is it still called Soldier Field?
Soldier Field. I think so. I'm not too positive about that, but they got good turnovers last week to get that win. What was it? Jalen Daniels fumbled the game at the end, and Chicago took the lead with the field goal and to win that game. But so we're both on the Bears. Should be a fun
Chicago
game.
for the
I
win.
think.
Yeah, I think it'll be. I think it'll be back and forth. It's not going to be
Yeah.
just lopsided on the Chicago side, but they
Have you
take it.
guys faced the Saints yet?
Not yet.
Okay, but I feel like most of the Saints games this year have been pretty entertaining. I don't think they've gotten like completely blown out. Like they've always kind of been in the games and then lost at the end. I mean, it's because they're saying I've seen Spencer Rattler. He's been playing pretty good. Kellen Moore's offense. They need to get Alvin Kamara involved a lot more, get him going more. But yeah, it should be a fun game.
I know when we face them in Atlanta, that's the last game of the season, so it might not even matter. Especially for the New Orleans Saints, they're going to be out of it. And then the other time we face them, I'm not sure, but it's always for a division game, division rival. It's always challenging for Atlanta to go into New Orleans and play there.
Even just to go to New Orleans in general, any team, like you picked them beating. You picked their first win. Remember against the Giants?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you got that, and then but yeah, just like you said, you've been in that environment. It's loud, but this game's in Chicago.
It's loud, but they're nice people. They're very sweet.
Yeah, Southern hospitality.
They're like, man, you suck, but we can hang out after. It's like, oh, cool, man. They're like weird, nice.
It's like just Southern hospitality, you know.
It's not like Philadelphia.
It's not definitely like what?
Definitely not like Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philly, they're weirdos. They're rude.
Dallas is pretty nice too. They're nice people.
Yeah, Southern hospitality, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Washington fans are kind of whack.
you just had to throw it out there. They're all whack, huh?
No, some are cool. Like I've been to that stadium, but some are like kind of jerks too.
All right, but we're both on Chicago. Going to next game, Cleveland versus Minnesota. Oh, sorry, Miami. I think Cleveland gets this win. Their defense is gonna smother Tua. Their defense will get to Tua a lot, and I have their defense on fantasy, so I'm gonna start them. It just depends on Dylan Gabriel. If he doesn't make boneheaded mistakes, and he can get the ball out, they'll be fine. I think Cleveland wins this one.
Yeah, I was gonna go just with the home team. Miami hasn't been that good.
Tua lost that locker room now that he's blaming everybody or ratting them out.
That locker room is lost. The coach will probably get fired this week or next week if they keep losing. I did a review of that game last week against the Chargers on our YouTube page. It was a good game. Came down to the end. Came down to the wire. Tua had 3 picks. One was his fault. I mean, 2 were his fault. One wasn't. One was a tip pass, got an interception. But he played decent. A-Chain is a beast. If he could get going, he's hard to stop. He's been playing really good this year. So this is kind of a toss-up game, but I'm going to go with you two because of the defense and at home. I kind of want the Browns to lose so that we could see Shador.
Yeah. Everybody wants to see Shador now.
Yeah, I want to see Shador, but I think they win. Gabriel keeps his job starting. Just because of that defense, like you mentioned. That defense is going to do work.
Man, this is turning out to be like last week. We're picking the same teams again. Maybe throw on another. That $10 could have hit 500 if Dallas didn't mess it up.
Yeah, but
just have to throw that out there again. Dallas messed it up.
It's okay, man.
Dallas messed it up.
It'd be
like that in the past. Next game: Jets, Panthers at New York, New Jersey, Meadowlands.
Carolina Panthers.
They looking like their offensive juggernaut.
So they're you guys are 3-3, 3-2.
We're 3-2.
They're 3-3. They're ahead of you.
They're ahead of us because they have a win over us.
Okay, and then the Bucks are 4-1.
Yes.
5-1.
5-1.
5-1 Bucks. Yeah,
this is an easy win. The Jets, I don't know if that guy's not a starting caliber quarterback in the league. Jets quarterback Justin Fields. When you watched him last week in London, man, he just was like patting the ball twice before he even threw it. He was not letting it rip. He's just all over the place. He's not zoned in on like getting the ball out of his hands and confident in his throws to the wide receivers. Garrett Wilson's injured too. I think he got an MRI last week, so I don't
He's
even know
not
if
playing. He's
he's
out.
not playing. Oh yeah, this is Panthers all day. Panthers win all day. That offense, how they just destroyed Dallas last week. Man, it was like embarrassing loss for Dallas Cowboys. But like, so Carolina's going to do the same thing to New York. Don't let that last week defensive effort by the Jets in London against Denver cause a fluke or hesitation for this game, because that defense showed up for that one game only, and Denver's offense didn't show up. That's the reason that it looked as bad as it did. So Carolina's going to go in, and they're going to probably win this north of 5 points, 4 points.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I got to see this. These two teams back-to-back weeks. We beat the Jets. They didn't look that good at all. They only got some garbage time points. Last week, I was watching the game. They didn't look 9 sacks. They took 9 sacks. Justin Fields had
9 sacks against Denver.
Yeah, Denver had 9 sacks, and they had, I think, at 100 or less than 100 total yards offense. Maybe a little bit above 100 total yards offense. They just looked horrible. No Garrett Wilson.
Who's their second wide receiver or third? I don't even know their other wide receivers.
I know they got Jason Taylor's son as a tight end. I think Mason Taylor.
They have.
I don't remember that, because even against us, they didn't do much. It was Breece Hall that was running pretty good against us. The tight end Taylor had some good plays.
Dang, I don't want the Carolina Panthers to win, but yeah, this might be like a 21-3 kind of win or something like that. Something. They might embarrass the Jets. I don't know how they score points.
Yeah, neither do I. Justin Fields has to run. They have to do like read options or whatever. But Panthers have a good defense. They have a good defensive tackle. What's the guy's name? Brown? Derek Brown?
Derek Brown, yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast. Nick, do you think Rico Dowdle goes for over 150 yards again?
Yeah, I say make it three in a row.
Eesh, man. Cowboys let him go.
MVP dark horse running back. Dallas let him go. But it doesn't matter. You guys don't need offense. It's defense the side of all you need. It doesn't matter.
Rico Dowdle only played 2 weeks of football starting, and he's already 3rd or 4th on the rushing leaders after 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. And he's about to drop again because Chuba Hubbard's back, isn't he?
Yeah, but I think they're going to use them both. They're going to use it like
they're going to wear that Jets defense out. Come second half, they'll run away with the game.
Yeah, so he had 200 2 weeks ago. Last week he had 180. Let's see if he goes over 150 again this week. But we're both riding with the Panthers. Yep. Man, your division looking like a tough division, man.
Okay, we're still making the playoffs.
Everyone is making fun of that division, but they're looking good this year.
How's that juice box?
Delicious.
Mango, of course. It's probably not even your juice box.
What do you mean?
It's probably your kid's juice box that you took. All right, next game. Vikings, Eagles. Carson Wentz, revenge game?
Yep.
I hate to go against the Eagles because they're still the Eagles and you think they're going to show up and then they don't. But then this is in Minnesota, right? Carson Wentz, he's been studying for this. Like I gotta get at these guys.
Yeah, ever since he got the starting job, he probably circled this game. Ever since that injury a couple of weeks ago to JJ McCarthy, he definitely circled this game. Vikings, a good defense in Minnesota. That crowd, school is gonna be loud. Jalen Hurts has looked ass this year.
Dallas.
No, chill. But I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Oh man,
there's gonna be more drama in Philly. I think, man, it's gonna get crazy in Philly with all the drama. If they lose this one, especially if AJ Brown doesn't get involved, or if the offense doesn't look good, then the drama is going to continue. That Philly defense is going to play great. They're going to hold Wentz down, but Justin Jefferson's going to do him. They got Addison? What's that? Addison, the other
second string
receiver. So I think Minnesota gets the win. Carson Wentz is going to play with a little, something. Be like, oh, you benched me. You guys chose him over me. and he's gonna show off because they went with Jalen Hurts over Carson when Carson started
That's what
declining.
happened. I thought he was just injured a lot, and so they had to go a different direction.
Injured, he was declining a little bit. They drafted Hurts, and then they just started to ride with Hurts, and then because Carson was here, his play was declining, and he was injured, but him and Hurts were together, and they chose Hurts and said we're going to go with Hurts, cut Carson Wentz, and moved on from him. So this is going to be a big revenge game for him, and I hope he makes the Philly fans, remember him, be like, because they used to love Carson Wentz. They love Wentz.
Yeah, like last week, I should have known it was a revenge game for Rico Dowdle against Dallas. This week, I'm not. And then the week before that, it was actually a revenge game for Stephon Diggs going back to Buffalo, and he killed him. This is revenge game for Carson Wentz. Upset. Pew, 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 pew. Minnesota's winning this one as well. And the Eagles' drama is going to continue. Obviously, if this was in Philly, I'd think otherwise, but this is in Minnesota. That crowd is pretty loud in there. They have a 12th man in there, and Carson Wentz revenge game. I think he drops like 3 touchdowns.
School will be loud. Yeah. Oh, damn. We're going agreeing with each other again this week.
Yeah, this is going to be another one where we put down $10 and see if we get rich or die trying.
But yeah, that's going to be probably from the 1:00 slate. That's probably the game I want to watch. The game I'll be tuned into the most.
Yeah, for 1:00, definitely that's the game to watch.
That's the game to watch.
Next game, I don't even know if we have to cover this. Chiefs.
Yeah,
Chiefs by like a trillion. I don't know how Chiefs keep this close at all. Yeah, we're both just going Chiefs.
I mean, they've played them. Max Crosby and this defense has always kind of played them pretty close past couple of years.
Yeah, in primetime moments, not at a 1:00 slate where you're in Kansas City, and they got I think their wide receivers coming back. Rashid Rice.
Yeah,
he's back.
Rice. Yeah, first game back, but after 7 weeks, he might, has to get adjusted. Might not play that many reps.
But still, just having him back, and then all the other wide receivers are back. I see them putting a lot of points. It's like one of those get right games for Kansas City. Like, hey, we're Kansas City, we're back.
Yeah, definitely, they're going to be back. They're 3-3 right now. They'll go up to 4-3, especially if the Chargers lose or something like that. I agree with you. The Chiefs. Geno Smith has been playing horrible this year. I think leads the league in interceptions, and easy money. Go with the Chiefs.
Chiefs, 100% lock, 101%.
I think they're minus 700 money line.
Yeah, it's bad, but they're not going to lose that game. And I know it's any given Sunday, but not this Sunday.
Nah, and in Kansas City, nah.
In this next game too, going a mile high. I know Jackson Dart's been looking good. Cam Scadaboo's been looking good. A refreshment for this New York Giants team, but they run into a wall here. Denver wins this just based on defense. I don't care what Denver offense does. They win here based on defense. They're going to shut down a rookie. They're going to throw looks at him where he's going to turn the ball over at least twice. Cam Scadaboo, maybe he'll get some, run pops here and hype moments here, but it's not going to be enough. Denver's going to win this at home.
Yeah, Scadaboo in contention for maybe offensive rookie of the year.
No.
Contention.
He's not going to win it.
I mean, it's him or Ibuku. Scadaboo's been playing pretty good, giving new energy to that Giants team. But there's also been some trash talking between the players.
Between who?
The Denver linebacker, they asked him about, what do you think about Jackson Dart? And he's like, oh, it's just some white boy that wears chains and likes to dance. He's going to see, he was talking trash to them. And then Abdul Carter, he clapped back saying, yo, put on your 3D glasses or something like that. Just, talking a little trash between the two teams. Giants defense is good. Denver's defense is better. I'm going with you as well. We're both going with the Broncos just because it's at Mile High. And for a rookie to go into Mile High, play their first game, it's always tough to go to Denver and play, especially your first game. So I'm going with the Broncos too. I think that defense is going to really
even good. If it was in New York for me, I'd still go Denver. I think Denver has top 2 defense. And when you have that kind of defense, you make everybody's day hell, even if you're like the MVP of the league.
If it was in New York, I think I would have rolled with the Giants because
just because what they did in Philly, just that you're looking at that one game, just like you did with Atlanta, Carolina.
Both games are in New York. They're 2-0 in New York. Jackson Dart undefeated at home. He beat the Chargers at home and he beat Philly at home. But yeah, this is on the road. He lost
to
to
the
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah, lost to the Saints. Another loud environment. Denver is a loud environment, just a tough place to play. I see the Broncos winning this one, and I'm not too sold on the Denver offense. Like Bo Nix is, I'm not sold on him as a franchise quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's a franchise quarterback. He's kind of like a Brock Purdy to me, better than Brock Purdy, but like that type. Like he wins the games, but he's not a franchise.
Yeah, he still needs some work to do, but he's right now game manager. Maybe he'll turn into a star. We don't know. Yeah, Denver. We both have Denver on this one. This next game is just confusing to me because I just looked at the lines for this game and it was saying that the Chargers were the favorites, and with all those injuries and MVP candidate Indiana Jones and that Colts team, how are the Chargers favorites? I'm confused. I think Vegas knows something that we don't know.
Yeah,
I want to pick the Colts, but why are the Colts an underdog?
I think how much an underdog are they?
It's like a coin flip underdog, but still they're an underdog, and they're one of the best teams in the league. We think
you get 3 for being at home, right? That's what they say. 3 for being at home.
Okay, but aren't they still banged up? The Chargers, offensive linemen are out, running backs are out, right?
Yeah, all lines out, running backs.
Is there wide receiver Quentin Johnson out? Because I didn't start him last week. I started him last week against you in fantasy, and he didn't play.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered who you started against me. I would have beat you regardless.
You don't know that. I could have had someone who dropped 20 points. I would have won.
You're like 1-5 in fantasy. Gonna miss the playoffs in back.
I'm not good at picking players. I'm good at picking games.
But Quentin Johnson should be back. I think he practiced this week. He's projected.
He's back.
And then Vidal, their running back, he played good against. I mean, it is Miami, but he had over 100 yards. He was looking good. Vidal was looking. He was looking.
Their running back, his name is Vidal. I thought it was Hassan.
Yeah, I thought Hassan Haskins was going to start, but I guess he got some playing time. But Vidal looked better, so he got most of the carries. He had over 100 yards rushing that game against Miami. But I'm gonna go with the Colts. Daniel Jones was just in this stadium 2-3 weeks ago when they lost to the Rams, and now they're coming back to that same stadium, and I think this time they'll leave with the dub.
Man, this is not a game that I want to pick, but I'm just gonna do the opposite this time because it's very confusing of why the line is the way it is. So I'm gonna pick Chargers just based on that. If I didn't look at the lines and I looked at these two teams and all the injuries, I would 100% go with the Colts. But something's
so you're
off.
letting Vegas control you, huh? Make up your mind.
For this matchup, yeah, I am. I'm going the Chargers at home. I think they've been on the road for 2 games, huh?
They have Justin Herbert, so he's a
he can show up any moment, and then Indiana Jones can always turn into Daniel Jones for a game and be like, what happened?
I think he's more balling because of Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, I think, leads the league in rushing right now, if I'm correct or not. But Jonathan Taylor's been playing like a beast. He's MVP always goes to quarterbacks, but he's definitely an MVP candidate to me because he's the one that's kind of keeping the Colts with this great record.
Yeah, so Chargers for me, Colts for you, and you're just looking up Jonathan Taylor's stats right now, right?
Yeah, he leads the league with 603 yards rushing.
Who's second?
James Cook, 537. Bijan is third at 484. Wow. Javonte Williams at fifth, 476. And Rico Dowdle, just 2 games at 472.
That's crazy. He keeps it going, definitely.
He might be leading the league and rushing just after 3 games, man. 3 weeks, 3 games.
That's insane.
He might be MVP.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard's going to be like, I'll stop that myself internally.
Man, yeah, that's true. That's true. So first split of the evening, Chargers, Colts. I'm going with the Colts. Your heart wants to go with the Colts, but your mind is telling you Chargers, so you pick the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm picking the Chargers in this one.
All right.
So next game is the Green Bay Packers visiting the Arizona Cardinals. Is Murray still out?
He's gonna be a game time decision. I looked that up before we got on, so he's gonna be game time. So maybe I think they might just sit him just to protect him. You know, if it's game time for your quarterback. I mean, these games are important. They're 2-4. You go down 2-5, but you're probably already gonna lose to the Packers even with him playing. He's gonna be a game time decision.
I mean that guy looked good last week, Jacoby Brissett, but I think it's because it was his first game back. You know, you're just underprepared because you're preparing for Kyler Murray the whole time. Then Jacoby Brissett comes in and balls out. He'll probably have his moments because it's at home, but Green Bay wins it at the end. I think they haven't been playing good themselves ever since that Dallas game. Their offense has been off the charts, but defense is just like, what's going on, Micah Parsons? They paid you a lot of money. Get to the quarterback. Maybe Dallas made the right decision.
He has his last sack was a Cowboys game, and it was barely a sack. I wouldn't even count it as a sack.
Maybe Dallas made the right decision, huh? Not paying him all the money.
No, because if you look at our defense, we are whack.
But I'll pick Green Bay just because they're the overall better team. I had them going to the Super Bowl as my Super Bowl pick. So how do you lose to the Cardinals if you're going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I got the Packers too. Michael Parsons, I think he'll get more involved this week. He'll finally record a sack. It's been a while for him.
Yeah.
I know Green Bay fans, they were complaining that he doesn't get holding calls. Why? Welcome. That's what we've been complaining about for the past 4 years. They never give holding calls on Michael Parsons. He gets held every play. It's outrageous. Hopefully they start calling some this week because it's been out there. It's been a topic. They might call one, but he gets held all the time. He's a great player. I miss him. And I think
say that slow. Say that more slowly.
I miss you, Micah.
Micah, if you're watching this, he misses you.
It's all Jerry Jones' fault. But I don't know if you're worth $47 million, man. You ain't getting sacks.
Psych, he's worth $48 million. That's what you should have said.
But yeah, I got the Packers on this one. Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett, Kyler Murray. It don't matter. Packers will win this game.
Yeah, we were both on the Packers this one. And America's Game of the Week.
Yeah.
This one is
yeah, so our games are back to back. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're Sunday night prime. We're prime time again. Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
They're showing respect to Atlanta. All the respect.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of primetime games this year.
Yep, 7.
I guess when I saw that in the beginning, I was like, "What the heck?" Well, now it's kind of deserved. You guys kind of deserve it.
Yeah, we do. The NFL knew something. They knew something ahead of time. That's why they gave us all those primetime games.
This league might be fixed then, huh?
It's rigged. It's 100% rigged.
Rigged, huh?
And I have the answers.
All right.
Dallas, Washington, man. Because it's in Dallas, I want to lean to Dallas and that offense. And I think, Jaden Daniels is going to do whatever he wants against your defense. If he wants to throw it, he'll throw it. If he wants to take off running, he'll take off running. But there's still Terry McLaurin's out. They're still banged up.
Yeah. So let me give you, even me, I don't know who to pick. I'm going to just be the homer, ride with my Cowboys. Our defense, everyone knows our defense is the worst defense in the league, 32nd in so many categories. The Commanders are banged up. Terry McLaurin is out. Deebo Samuels did practice today, so I think he's going to tough it out and try to play. And he's always cooked us, but he's playing kind of hurt. Looks like their best pass rusher, Dorrance Armstrong, ex-Cowboy, is out. And then they do have a couple other injuries, but those are the main injuries to look out for Washington. So Deebo, I think, is going to be game time as well. For me, man, this is my last hope on the Dallas Cowboys season. If we cannot win this game with Terry out, a hurt Deebo, their best pass rusher probably out. Their defense is not that great this year. They have a decent run defense, but their pass defense sucks. CeeDee Lamb is back. Kevontae Turpin is back.
CeeDee's back?
Yeah, CeeDee's back. Kevontae Turpin's back.
That just convinced me.
Our first-round rookie, Tyler Booker, is back. So this offense should be ready to go, ready to explode at home. We've scored 40 points in our last two in our 2 home games this year. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I would go with the over if I'm going to bet anything on this game. I'm probably going to go with the over. It's 54 points. I think each team scores 30 easily. We allow 30 points a game, and we score 30 points a game. So let's definitely go with the over. The over is at like 54 and a half. I'm going to go with that. I think that's a good bet. But this is my last hope on my team. I'm going to just ride with them because they're at home, and this is the last hope for our season. But Trayvon Diggs is out. Kind of weird. He got a concussion today.
Today in practice?
Nah, last night at home.
How you get a concussion at home?
I don't know, man.
What is he doing at home?
Some people are saying, "Oh, it's the team that is like," because he kind of like talking back a little bit and like saying like kind of taking slight shots at the defensive coordinator, saying we need to play more man and stuff like that. He doesn't like the zone defense, but some people are saying it's probably the team trying to bench him, and then there's other reports like maybe he cheated on his girl. His girl hit him in the head, concussed him. Because the Diggs bros, they're dirty guys, man.
That's a wild rumor.
The Diggs brothers, they be getting freaky, man.
The freak offs.
One of his baby mamas she had kids with Bow Wow, Future, and him. So he be in the streets. Trayvon Diggs be in the streets.
He's in the streets along with his women. They're all in the streets.
And his brothers with Cardi B. So these guys are just messing with these chicks.
It might be a good thing that he's out.
I don't know, man. He's like one of our best corners.
Yeah, but you would just have to guard Luke McCaffrey.
Yeah, but he's gonna cook us, man. Luke is gonna go off.
I didn't know CD was back. I know now that CD's back and Dak is gelling with the.
So our kick return should be good. If you remember last year, the crazy game we had in Washington, Cavante with a nice kick return. But Trayvon Diggs being out today from that concussion, they're saying I think is maybe I personally think it's a baby mama drama. She hit him in the head with something, found him cheating, gave him a concussion, and he's out. So he's not playing. But I'm gonna ride with the Cowboys. It's my last hope on this team. If they don't get this win, I think it's gonna be a long season, top 10 draft pick.
Damn, you're gonna be real sad on Sunday afternoon.
Because we have the hardest remaining schedule.
Yeah, so this is like a must-win for you guys. Just because CD's back.
Washington. It's a big game for Washington, too. Yeah. After this, I think they have the Chiefs and Seattle. Like, they have tough games coming up as well. So both teams need to win badly for their season.
Yeah, I'm going with Dallas, too. I didn't know CD was back. I was leaning on them even before CD was going to play. But now that he's back, I think their offense is just going to score more points than Washington. Washington can get whatever they want. So if it becomes a close game, it's nerve-wracking for both sides, and then whoever has the ball last is going to win that game. If Washington has the last, they'll win it. 100%. If Dallas has the last, they'll win it.
100%.
But for right now that we don't know who's going to have the ball last, I think I'm just going to go Dallas just because of that offense. It's a really, really good offense. If not the number one, still it's still top 5, right?
Yards is number 1, second in points, something like that.
Yeah, so Washington's defense is not going to stop that offense.
Yeah, but Washington offense is going to do what they want to. They're going to run all over us. Jaden might run all over us. I don't know, that skinny, fast kid.
Yeah, so we're both on Dallas for this one?
Yeah.
Nice. Now we're going back.
Disagreement like last week.
Huh?
Only one disagreement like last week.
Yeah, maybe I should go to Washington then. Because that's like a coin flip as well.
Yeah, so who you going with?
Dallas.
All right.
I'll pick Dallas this week. Now going to Sunday night primetime game.
Yep.
Atlanta visiting San Francisco. The only thing that worries me is traveling across country. 8 o'clock at night. I don't know, man, if our players are going to be tired or when they're leaving for that flight. They usually leave on like a Thursday or Friday. Yeah, but it's like their bodies are 8 o'clock East Coast time. I don't want to be biased and pick the Falcons, but their defense just looks amazing. Like I feel like if our offense didn't do anything, our defense could keep us in the game. What we did to Josh Allen was pretty impressive. Mac Jones, I think, is still the quarterback. I think Pearsall just announced he's still out. Brock Purdy's still out. Their defense is all banged up. Didn't they lose their leader, linebacker? Was that last week they lost him?
Fred Warner, yeah. Fred Warner is gone.
Because he's gone, like, that defense is not going to be able to stop us.
No,
They're not going to be able to stop Bijan. They're going to have to keep up with points. And I don't think they're going to be able to do that because we are the number one defense. So I know the Falcons are underdogs too. I think this is a good underdog pick. The only concern is traveling across country and then like Michael Penix, doing what he did against Carolina, dropping a deuce egg 0-0, doing nothing. But if he starts out good, then it's going to be a long night for San Francisco. So I'm going Atlanta.
So okay,
keep it rolling. This Atlanta team looks like it could be special if everything gels.
Yeah, it's kind of all on kind of Michael Penix.
It is
all on him because you guys have a great defense. So your 3 wins, I know you got beat Minnesota at home. You beat Buffalo at home.
We lost to the Bucks.
Who's the third win?
We beat Minnesota.
We beat Buffalo.
We beat Buffalo, and we beat Washington
at home. So all your wins at home, all your losses except the first loss was at home too, and then now you're back on the road. But if the 49ers were healthy, I would have rode with them.
Same, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not. Fred Warner's out.
Fred Warner, their captain's out.
Yeah, both out for the year. Their two best defensive players.
Bosa's out too, right?
Yeah, he's been out.
Yep.
So both of them are out for the year. And I think Mac Jones is better than Brock Purdy. He runs the offense better than
he 100% does.
Brock Purdy. Or they're very similar, or he's slightly better. But yeah, that offense is gonna. Fred Warner makes a huge difference.
He does.
I think Atlanta's defense is gonna travel. They've been playing great all year except one game. And then
fluke game. It's a fluke game. It was a fluke.
Yeah, against your division opponent.
Happens.
The hot Carolina Panthers.
That's when they started getting hot. That is exactly when they started getting hot. So we're both riding Atlanta. I think this is a good Sunday night game. I think Atlanta's going to show out again, and everybody's going to stop questioning them. They were underdogs last week, huge underdogs last week, won outright. They're underdogs again. They're going to win, and then Vegas is going to be like, okay, let's stop making them underdogs for some of these games.
Yeah.
So this is going to be your last chance to get a good plus money.
Atlanta's coming out party. This is their soul. Last week they're on primetime, but it was like a double primetime. So,
it was double. This is sole primetime.
Yeah, totally tuned in. Some people tuned into the other game, but this is a sole primetime game. Coming out party for the Falcons. I think the whole world is going to see that defense, and if Michael Penix can manage this team, he just has to be a game manager, and they're good. They can be a good team.
And I do think we get Darnell Mooney back too Sunday night. Missed him for a few weeks. He's our over-the-top guy. Getting a weapon like that back, going to be problems for San Francisco.
Yeah, bro, you guys have talent, man.
Yeah,
the Falcons have talent. They have it all put together. It's just
Kyle Pitts is playing like he should. Like we all thought he was going to play, like a great tight end, unicorn tight end. It's because it's his last year and he needs to get paid, so that's why he's trying to ball out, get his paycheck.
Yeah, he hasn't lived up to the hype as like the unicorn.
Definitely not.
Hype. But his first year he was kind of on the path when Matt Ryan was his quarterback.
He had 1,000-yard receiving yard that year.
Yeah, he was looking good
because he had an MVP quarterback.
Yeah, he just hasn't had the right quarterback to kind of help him. Michael Penix is still growing, but I have the Falcons winning. This should be a good game. The 49ers are going to keep it close, but I just think at the end the Falcons defense will keep. I
think they'll make a play. I think they'll make a turnover to end the game.
Yeah, and Bijan, feed Bijan.
Feed Bijan.
You gotta do feed Bijan, and he'll carry you.
All right, we're both on Atlanta in this game, and now we have a doubleheader Monday night. Tampa Bay visiting Detroit, and Houston visiting Seattle. Houston's coming off a bye week, I believe.
Houston off the bye week at Seattle. Let's cover the other game first. Bucks, Lions. I think the game of the week. We're going to have it on Monday night. Two hot teams. The Lions just came off a tough loss to the Chiefs where they kind of screwed them on that early touchdown. But it was a good game.
Wait 1 second. Did you hear the phone call?
What phone call?
Like that Dan Campbell had?
Nah.
Dang. Juice. He had a phone call with like you know how like these coaches will get on like local podcasts. Detroit
Oh, yeah,
has their
the
channel.
other local teams, right? Like
Yeah.
the Tampa Bay local ones.
No, they'll get on there like after games. They'll come back home. They'll fly back home, and then they'll talk to like Detroit's top podcast crew or teams. So he hopped on a call, and the first thing they asked was, "Walk us through that play, that Jared Goff play. Like, what happened?" And Dan Campbell was like, "I don't know." And they're like, "Didn't the ref come up to you and tell you exactly what happened?" And then Dan Campbell was like, "They just told me that." It was like illegal motion, and then they're like, but it was like a minute and a half after the play, like no ref threw a flag on the play, and then like a minute and a half later it came in, like, and then Dan Campbell was like, they just told me that New York told them it was a flag, so it went back to New York. Like, thanks for the great show, Mr. R. So pretty much they said like New York called this, like New York looked at it, and then called down to the refs and said throw a flag. Like, I don't know how you do that after a play. That's absolutely insane. If it's not called on the field. Huh?
Yeah, and even last year, remember how everyone was just, there was always that
rigged for Chiefs.
For the Chiefs, yeah. Especially Chat always saying, Chat right there, Chiefs always cheat.
Yeah, you on point, Chat.
You're
Chat
right,
smart.
You're right, Chat.
So not only they think the Chiefs cheated, but like the other conspiracy is there's one random person, I don't know who it is out there, put like I don't know, was it like $1,000 on Jared Goff first touchdown score.
Oh, that's
so the payout for that was supposed to be $500,000. And then he got the touchdown, and then like a minute later they're like, that didn't count. So, and then Dan Campbell was very like hush hush. He was like, I don't know. He knew like it was rigged. Like you could tell in his voice, but he couldn't say it. He just like, yeah, it came from New York. Told me it was a flag.
I didn't watch the NFL, man.
And then they were like, did they explain more of why it was right? What was the illegal motion? He was like, no. That was it. Like,
bro,
so
I think they gotta
know.
make sports gambling illegal again, man. It's
they should.
The integrity of the game. What the heck?
But anyways, long story short, I think Detroit's gonna come into this game pretty angry. Dan Campbell's gonna come in pretty aggressive. Tampa Bay is still their hottest team, 5-1. We got an MVP quarterback, but they're going into Detroit, and they're still very much banged up. I keep looking at the Bucs team. I'm like, how are they winning? Everybody's hurt. The offensive line's hurt. The running backs are hurt. Now their rookie is hurt. Mbuke is hurt, and
Mbuke's hurt. Yeah,
he's hurt, and Mike Evans still hurt, and Chris Godwin just got hurt. Like, how are they still like?
Mike Evans might play.
I don't think he's gonna play. It was a hamstring injury. There's no way he's back after week 3. I think he'll come back next week.
Let me see.
And let me just check when the Bucs bye week is. Bucs.
Yeah, you're kind of convincing
week
me
9.
To ride with the Lions. I was gonna ride with the Bucs.
I don't think Mike Evans comes back until after the bye week. I think they're gonna let him heal because they're 5-1, so they're gonna give him a chance to heal. Yeah, because Mike Evans is old. He's up there in age. That hamstring is a major injury. Their bye week is week 9, so the next week.
Oh, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think you're right. He didn't practice this week.
Yep, so, he's not gonna play Monday night. Out. And Mbuke might be out. Chris Godwin's banged up. Offensive line banged up. Running backs banged up. I think this is a game. I know Baker's been balling out, but Detroit's gonna come in aggressive, and they're at home. They're gonna win this for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of convinced me. I was gonna.
I tried to convince you last week too, but you didn't listen.
Nah, I didn't listen. I was riding with Josh Allen, but this week you convinced me. Yeah, Bucs are banged up. I still see a close game. We'll get into a segment at the end, but I like the Bucs. They're gonna play hard. They're gonna keep it close. Baker Mayfield is carrying that team. Like, if you look at the analytics, there's been like analytics of like quarterbacks, how they're playing, and compared to how their defenses are playing. Tampa Bay defense has just played all right. They've been making some key stops, but Baker's really been carrying that team without these injuries. He's just he's playing like a beast. He's playing great. But yeah, the Lions, they just got screwed on Sunday night. This is the game of the week on Monday night. 2 top teams for the top spot in the NFC. So this game is big because it's going to come down to the end of the season. Which one of these teams will get the bye? There's only one bye in each division, so
it's still early. All right, we still have other teams that are pretty nice coming up that might want to get that
these
bye.
are the top teams right now, you know.
Okay.
2 losses, 1 loss. So these are the 2 teams that are looking like they're fighting for the number 1 seed in the NFC. This game is big for that. It might come down to it at the end of the season. Who won this game gets the number 1 seed. So it is a big game. But Lions at home, that crowd has been real good since the Lions have been better. That crowd gets loud. And it's going to be a good Monday night game. But, yeah, I'm rocking with the Lions as well.
Good pick. They're gonna win this one. I have that feeling for this game. Just like I did last week with the Falcons. Anyways, let's go to the last game of the segment. Texans, Seattle. This one I was going back and forth on. Seattle's such a good team, but like they're like sometimes Jekyll and Hyde. They like don't show up, they show up. Their defense shows up, they don't show up. Houston's coming off a bye week. Seattle is, I'm just going by the numbers here on this one. Seattle is terrible at home for some reason. Do I go Texans? Is there like a point spread?
I could pull it up.
I want to.
Yeah, they've been horrible. So Texans are +3.
Oh, no.
-3 at home. So you just give the team -3 at home. Like you kind of, that's kind of like the guidelines of how it is.
I think,
so it is kind of a toss-up.
I know Houston's coming off a bye, but I just have feeling Seattle's going to turn up for this game. It's a primetime spot, 7 p.m. local time for them, 10 p.m. for us. I think that crowd is actually going to get into it where it affects Houston. I think it's going to get into it where, because what's his name? CJ Stroud. He doesn't look like CJ Stroud that we know of, and I don't think it's going to turn around because of a bye week. He might have a good first half, but then I think because of it's a primetime spot and it's at home. So Sam Darnold in the offense is playing, and Jigba is playing amazing.
JSN, right?
Yeah. I think Seattle takes this. In a close one, Seattle takes it.
Yeah, this is a toss-up for me too. Seattle hasn't been that good at home with their new coach. Been winning a lot of games on the road. So, but the Texans, the thing that gets me with the Texans, they have a good defense.
They keep saying that, but that defense, what is it ranked now? Can you check?
I gotta pull up.
I'll pull it up. I can pull it. You pull it up. You're faster at doing that.
Total. So you want to just put up total yards allowed defense?
It doesn't give you NFL.com doesn't give you a ranking now. Like this is the best defense 1, this is the best defense 2. They used to do that.
So yards allowed.
It doesn't have like total defense. There's no total defense option
because the defense is based on so many things, you know, like passing yards, rushing yards, turnovers, points allowed. So it's like, I mean, I know like the NFL stat ones, they can go into like the metrics and the analytics.
Yeah.
But yards allowed is what mostly like a lot of teams they go by. Where you guys are ranked number 1.
Okay. So then where's
Texans are 2.
Oh dang! Really?
Yeah, and yards allowed.
Oh.
Points. Let's see. Points allowed. Texans are number 1 with 61 points allowed, but they had the bye, so that kind of gets into it. But the Texans have only allowed 61 points, and the next team is at 95. But they missed a game this past week. But still, the Houston Texans, they have a good defense. I heard Dan Orlovsky, he was talking about the Houston Texans defense. He said like he used like all those metrics and stuff, and according to those metrics, he had the Texans as a top defense in this league.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been mostly like you said, CJ Stroud has been the one kind of struggling.
Yeah, he's holding them back right now.
Yeah, he's been the one holding them back. But yeah, so I'm gonna just go. They had the bye week. I'm gonna go with the Texans because the Seahawks struggle at home. The Texans, I think the bye week will help them. Usually teams coming off the bye,
yeah,
you have 2 weeks to prepare like you guys did.
And get healthy. I think their wide receiving core has been banged up.
Yeah, Nico Collins. Oh yeah, that guy came back. Christian Kirk.
Oh, Christian Kirk, nice.
So now he's been back for the past couple of weeks, and now he'll be even more healthier. They got Nico Collins, who people consider him one of the top receivers in the league. But they have Nico Collins, Nick Chubb, So I think CJ Stroud finally gets it going a little bit more, and they pull off the upset in Seattle. They should get the. I'm riding with the Texans. I hate this format at 10 o'clock. I don't think I'll really watch the game like that. But yeah, I'm riding with the Texans.
All right, we got another game where we didn't pick the same, which is not bad.
Yep.
To get different perspectives. Before we go into the best bets segment, you want to do what we did last week, where all the games that we picked the same. We just see what $10 would get you.
Yeah.
So
last week, chat, we were 10-1. The only one that screwed us was the Dallas Cowboys. There is no D in Dallas. And they might screw us again this week. So
if they do,
don't be surprised if they screw you again this week.
All right, so right now we have the Jaguars winning.
Bears.
Wait, I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
In order. We got the Jaguars, we got the Vikings, we got the
Yep.
Chiefs, we got the
Yep.
Bears, we got the
Yep.
Browns, we got the Panthers, we got the Patriots, we got the Broncos, we got the
Yep.
Cowboys, Packers, Falcons, and Lions.
Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's good. 10 gets you 2,800.
2,800. Yeah. That's
Wish
crazy.
we had a button. Bing, 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 bing.
That's crazy. If that hits, I'm about to put some money on that.
You could just $1.
$1 wins what?
280. That's still good.
Yeah, just for $1. That's nothing. That's like a lottery ticket, like a scratch off.
Yeah. So that's what we're giving out to you guys. Just like we did last week. We almost hit it, just lost by one.
Yeah, we lost by one. Last week was a good one, but the
Very
Cowboys,
good.
man, that was a good game. Panthers, they came in the clutch. They ran it down our throats last 6 minutes. But if Dak got the ball, if he got the ball even with 1 minute left, I think we could have won that game. But,
100%. Yeah.
It is what it is. But I think what you called for our game, whoever has the ball last wins, and I think that's 100% right for that game.
Yep. All right, so let's go to our best bet segment. You're gonna pick one, I'm gonna pick one, and then we'll both pick one together. So far, we've been hitting 2 out of 3. The past 2 weeks we've done this. Maybe this week we'll hit 3 out of 3. Let's see.
The first week you were wrong. The second week I was wrong. Maybe this time none of us are wrong.
So do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. My best bet of the week is going to be the Monday night game. I'm going with the Bucks plus 5.5. I think they'll keep it close, but Detroit will get the win at the end. But I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think Detroit's going to blow them out. I think it'll be a close game, come down to the wire. The Bucks have, I think, almost all the games have came down to the wire. You call them the cardiac Bucks. So I think that's my best bet. Bucks 5.5.
All right. I'm gonna reach back down into the well that I reached into last week. Just think another primetime game to show up and show out, and our defense is gonna do just that. I think Atlanta's gonna attack that banged up San Francisco. Don't be surprised San Francisco jumps out to a 7-0 start, maybe 10-0. But then Atlanta turns it around because they just don't have enough firepower. Their defense is not going to be able to hold us in check the entire time. And our defense is eventually going to get to Mac Jones. I know he's been getting the ball out quick, but they're still pretty banged up. So our defense will get to them. We got to Josh Allen. We'll get to Mac Jones. So I'm going to go Falcons money line.
Money line. No plus.
Nah, I think it's plus 1.5. Like, just give me the whole thing. Vegas, you can keep the points.
Also, like one I like. We won't put in our best bets because we do 1-1. But this is just if anyone's watching. This is a secret one.
Mr. R might be chat, right?
Yeah, if you're in chat, I like. Let me know what you think about it. Plus the over 54.5 Cowboys Commanders. I like the over in that one too.
Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden that turns out to be like the best defensive game that you've ever seen.
Nah, not at all. Not on our side. Maybe Washington can step it up. They have some players on defense, but not for us.
All right, let's throw out a lock that we both agree on. So far on the picks that we both agree on, we're 100%.
Yeah.
Let's just throw out Kansas City. It's like, nah, that's
easy.
That's
easy.
too.
Like
That's too. I think I'm leaning. Let me tell you my two leans, and then you can tell me what you think.
Okay. I'll
First
tell you
one, and these are like good picks. Like you could just play this as a solo. One is +3 Jacksonville. I like that.
+3 Jacksonville. Okay.
Yeah, because they're +3 in London, and then the other one is just Carolina Panthers money line.
Yeah, I like the Panthers money line. I like that one. I also kind of like we're both on the Broncos, but that's -360.
Yeah.
I kind of like both that you're leaning towards. I mean, but we've been keeping it money line with the same ones we've been. So why don't you just stick with the money line?
Let's just give them an early victory in Jacksonville +3. No, let's go Carolina money line. They have to wipe the Jets.
Yeah, I think they'll beat the Jets at home. Jets, they're just awful. They're not going to get their first win. And it's a good odds right there. I like Panthers money line.
That's what we agree on?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to show you guys the screen right here. This is these are our picks. Bucks +5.5, Falcons money line, Panthers money line. Just to let you guys know, we've been perfect when we both pick on the game, and we're both leaning on Panthers money line. So if you want to attack that one first, that's our best option for you guys.
Yeah, I think the Panthers are coming in hot. They just beat the America's team, Dallas Cowboys.
Good, nice.
And then they're coming in hot, so they have to build on that momentum. And yeah,
shake the shirts one more time. Come on.
But yeah, I like that.
We said we're supposed to keep this show PG, and you're shaking everything over there.
Bro, maybe we gotta go a little rated R, man. Maybe Cat will get more involved if we go rated R, man.
Throw some F-bombs right now.
Yeah.
And then we'll clip it and see if anybody likes it.
I think we need to start saying fuck.
Our chat. Fuck off. We out.